Hey everybody, welcome to another Mighty Reviews. Today we're checking out the Tracer Tactical STOUT Mini version 2 Micro Mini, the small Scout chest rig. This one is their laser cut version. This rig itself is Tracer. This is from Spiritus. We'll talk about that individually in a minute. This is from Eagle Industries. This was sent by a viewer. Thank you so much for letting me review this. I've reviewed a bunch of the other items that went along with this already individually. Now we're talking about the rig itself. So the rig, the Stout Scout, pretty cool. It's about 5 mags across roughly. The total length of the rig is sitting at about 17 inches in length and about 5 inches in height. Yeah, about 5 inches in height. We're about a 1 inch, 2 inches in depth. Very cool chest rig. Kind of interesting in design. It is meant to be a workhorse of a smaller size, smaller statured rig. As you can see, we have a loop field on the front. Get this off of here. It is color matched to the rig, so this is in Woodland. The loop field is also laser cut, so this whole pouch field can be used to put other pouches on here. Now, I will tell you right out the gate, if you're going to put a bunch of other pouches on here, this thing is going to get very bulky very fast. It is females to 2 males, so 2 males on top, all female buckles on the sides. If you're going to use a strap system, make sure that is the configuration. No back strap on it at the moment. He forgot to set a back strap. I used a different back strap. I used an elastic one the whole time I was testing it. All the webbing is color matched too, which I think is pretty nice. The whole thing is very aesthetically pleasing. On the back here, we do have a large hook field that is making it, dogs barking, that is making it placard compatible and capable. Right now, I've got a Eagle Industries CPAC, CPHAK, whatever, dangler. It's a medical dangler. Pretty cool. That's where you would hold the med kit on this system. You can also put a plate back there if you really wanted to. Anyway, we're not talking about this. We already reviewed this. I'll put a card if you want to know more. Anyway, you could also put, I don't know, like this dump pouch me and my wife made a while back on here. I really like this configuration personally because I like having a dump pouch on the front of my kit. You're open up to lots of different dangler items and styles. Let's get the straps off. They're a little weird right now and wonky and cumbersome. Let's talk about the actual Stout Scout chest rig. Kind of a placard too in a way. You could probably set this up that way if you really, really wanted to. The area inside here is very big, as you can see. It's a giant cavern. And what we have inside of here is the Lunar Concepts ticker shingle. Pretty cool insert. It is the Spiritus and Haley style of internals, so it's all loop lined, and everything you put in here would be a hook and hook. Hence why the Lunar works so well, or this version of the Lunar worked well. You have an admin pocket in the back. There is a axle zipper on there for a microfight, and it has a Tracer Tactical high vis insert as well. Pretty cool little setup. I like the admin portion close to the body, easy to access, easy to get what you need to, and see with that high-vis green insert. You have 2 little pockets back here. These are sized for a magazine. Really, they're sized almost specifically for an AR magazine. Now, I do happen to have an AK-74 mag here. Don't think it's going to fit. Yeah, it's not going to, especially that lug right there. So this is an AR mag pouch chest rig. On the back, you have 2 laser cut pouch fields for adhering whatever you need to. A radio pouch, another mag pouch, I don't know. Pretty much anything that is 2 channels you could put there. Thing I didn't like when I was running this, messing with it, was these 2 open slots here. I didn't have any inserts for these. I don't know what you would put in here. I'm assuming Tracer makes a 5-cell that would go all the way across here to sit in here and marry in really well. This whole thing is robust. It's made to hold a lot of magazines. I personally would have liked to have had maybe a hook and hook insert I could have put in here and flattened these down like that when I was running it, so they stayed a little more flush. That would have been nice because this extra space was wonky and bothered me. But that probably is more of just my own weird aesthetics and issues, I guess, with it not being like the symmetry being off and being kind of weird. But I could easily add 2 single inserts. If I had 2 single elastics, I could drop them in here, and then I could have 7 mags total right easily. I could have 5 across, 2 here, and then if I really wanted to, I could put another single mag pouch here and here, probably like 2 Blue Force gears, single mag pouches outside. That would give me 9 magazines. If I really wanted to, I could put 2 more pouches back here, like Blue Force gears. That would give me 11 magazines. You could really plus this things up to a lot of mags. Something I don't think anyone has ever said is, man, I have way too many mags during this firefight. Because once bullets start flying in the real world, not in the BB world, you're going to want all the ammo you can get. So, but with mags equals pounds equals pain. Heavy, it is what it is. Overall, I think it's a cool rig. I like the stitching. I like the design. I think Tracer's onto something here. They are definitely making this to be a rig you would use to plus up, but keep everything relatively small. So to carry a lot of magazines and ammunition in a very tight, small package. Yeah. Sewing. Let's talk about sewing real fast. All the major stress points are heavily sewn, so there's not going to be any issues there. You're not going to have straps popping or coming loose on you easily. So the quality is good. I can't see any issues there at all. Honestly, if you're looking for a chest rig that's going to give you a decent amount of load carriage while staying still really low profile, this is probably the way to go. Now, Tracer stuff's not cheap. It is kind of pricey, so keep that in mind. And if I remember correctly, a lot of it is made to order, so keep that in mind. We will link in the description below to the Tracer website where you can see one of these Stout Scouts for yourself. Again, big thanks to my viewer for sending this over for me to check out and review. I'm really, really happy that you did. This thing was a lot of fun to play with and use, and now I have to get my own Tracer stuff. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Hope you got something out of this review. Very simple review, nothing too crazy. Tracer Tactical, check them out. As always, get out there, man. Play some Airsoft, LARP Smarter, not harder, and hopefully I'll see you in the field. Peace.